Hi again, I'm Stephen Wessner. Thanks for coming back for this week's video. And, I think sometimes business owners can get hung up on all these different terms, acronyms, definitions. And then what happens is they start to feel confused and they start to feel repetitive. And then we don't do anything. We sort of get paralyzed when we don't know the right definition for something. And then that keeps us from moving forward with doing the hard work. We turn that into an obstacle, maybe even an excuse to not get the work done. And so I often find that around the terms mission, vision, purpose, values, and not that these are not important. They're critically important. And so because I'm asked this question, what's the difference between mission and vision and purpose? And because I'm asked that a lot, and we have spent a lot of time here at Predictive ROI working out what those things mean to us, I thought it might be helpful if I took a clip from Chris Prefontaine's Business Scaling Secrets event, where I was recently a guest speaker. And that was one of the questions from the audience. What's the difference between mission and vision? And we got into a purpose conversation as well. And then maybe shared that with you, not maybe, shared it with you, because that might be hopefully helpful to you as well, as we've spent a lot of time sorting that out. And because it, quite frankly, was an obstacle. It was confusing to me until we actually got it down on paper. And then I was actually able to connect that back to my grandfather's story. Then it was like this big aha moment. And why it meant, or why our mission and vision and really our purpose, why it's so deeply emotional for our team and me. So I hope this is helpful to you, that you find this clip helpful, and I'll be back in just a minute.
Can you make a distinction between the vision and the mission?
Yeah, yes. Although I will say I blend those two. I know there's some really super smart people on vision and mission, and they're like, no, vision is this and a mission is that. Okay. But I tend to blend those together. If it's okay, I'll just use Predictive's example. So our mission is we help business owners build their thought leadership and then create monetization off of that. That's our mission. That's what we do every day. And then our vision is essentially how we make the world better as a result of doing that. And so then our vision is we help business owners create more profitable businesses in a repeatable way. That's kind of like our feel-good statement about it. But ultimately, the vision piece for me, the why piece for me, why we actually do that is because I give a crap. The entrepreneurial DNA is deep inside of me. It's incontrovertible. I have to be a business owner because that's what my grandfather did. I mean, there are moments, I have this framed photo that sits in my office, and it is my grandfather at his first restaurant in 1927, and he's standing behind the lunch counter, and there's these 5 customers in front of them. They're in their suits, and they've got their hats, and he's got a fresh cake under a dome, made everything from scratch. And when I'm beat freaking tired, and I just want to go to bed, I look at that, and I'm like, okay, if my papu can do that, I can send one more email. So I feel compelled to do what it is that I do because he sacrificed a lot to make sure that I have the life that I have today.
Hi again, thanks for coming back. I hope that clip was helpful to maybe not give you the exact textbook definition for mission and vision, and I'm certainly not trying to circumvent all of the work that you'll need to do around that, or the ongoing education or learning or study or whatever. I'm trying to maybe give you a tangible example that you can then take and apply with your team right away and start making progress. I think oftentimes too that business owners think that they're writing their opus, their final thing, something that's got to be Pulitzer Prize worthy, material, and it doesn't. I mean, just start working toward your mission and vision and start communicating that with clients and prospects, and then you're going to start to see some acceptance. You're going to start to see maybe some pushback, and then you'll refine it over time. This doesn't have to be something that you work on a weekend and you're setting in a stone and this is what it's going to be going forward. There are going to be iterations. And so just knowing that there are going to be iterations to the process, great. So just get started. So I hope that you found that helpful. Please leave me your comments, questions, concerns in the comment fields below. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. Would love to have you. Until next week, double down and onward with gusto.